Hi everyone, welcome back to Plum Mashable. So it's the end of the month, which means it's time to decorate next month in my planner. We all know September was a bit of a bust, so let's keep our fingers crossed that I can make October a little bit better. As you can see, I have crap everywhere in October. It is a very, very busy month, but we're going to try and get through this. I actually don't even have enough room on my desk. That's how mad it's been in here. So, as you can see, I have a lot happening. Sorry, I just realised that wasn't even in the even close to being in shot. Sorry about that. So what I'm going to use this month is the Planners Anonymous one. I've just noticed I've been using it for weekly kits or weekly decorations far too often, and I thought I'd mix it up and use it for this one. So what I have already done is I have already pre-made myself a little shaker. I did it off camera because it does take a long time, and thank God I did, because I screwed it up probably 3 or 4 times. I still am not 100% happy with this one. I feel like it's got too much glitter stuff in it, but it is very, very cute, so I'm okay with it. I'm going to just deal with it. So I'm going to start off on the bottom, and I'm going to use this beautiful washi tape. I just need to rub out a bunch of stuff that's on here. Sorry, I just realised I was right next to the microphone when I was going to talk. So I'm just going to rub off these birthdays on the bottom. These are all from before I started not using pencil to put things in, and was using, I was using pencil, when, as you can see, I've now been trying to use post-it notes as often as I can. Okay, so I'm going to put this all down the bottom on both sides. And what I think I'll do is, just so I get one consistent bit, I want to put it across both pages, and then no, it won't. I was going to do that and then split it up, but I reckon it's too hard. So we'll just do it one at a time. So I'm putting it right on the bottom. And because the date's already, not the dates, I'll get my brain to work, I swear. Because there's only 2 days really that's affected by having a little bit less. That's okay. That's not the worst thing in the world. Although I just realised again how busy that day is, so maybe that wasn't so smart. But anyway, done now, not changing it. So I'm just cutting off the excess, and then I'm going to do the same thing on the other side. There's the bottom. I did mess that up. I had to get another piece of washi tape. It just wasn't quite long enough, and I thought rather than getting annoyed with it, I'll just put it where I want it. So then we're going to, the problem that we're going to have is that this month is just so completely crazy with so much happening. So I'm trying to make it simple but very, very pretty, and I really want to use how amazing this kit is. So I'm just trying to find something to put on the top, because I want to use the stickers, but I don't know. They'll definitely fit over the top. I might just go straight over. Okay, so I'm going to put washi tape on the top. I'm definitely going to put washi tape on the top of, hold on. Got to work out a way to cover, because I think if I put washi, so I'll talk you through what I'm thinking. So because I've already got a lot of words at the top here, I feel like this isn't going to do the job, and plus, more to the point, you can see the 2017 through the washi, and I don't want to do that. And so I can't use the skinny washi for the exact same reason, because it's just not going to cover it up. So what I'm going to try and find, or what I want to do, I can't use the feathers because they're too busy and too much. So what I might do instead, I don't really want to use the pink because I feel like that's too much as well. Maybe maybe that's not too much. That's ridiculous. That's much more than the other one, but I'm just thinking if I do something bigger than normal. I did this sort of thing with this, with my dial trimmer last week? I don't know. I did it, it was with my nautical one that I did a couple of weeks ago. So I made sure that, I used the wavy one on here just to give it a bit of movement. What I think I'll do is use one of the other ones. So it's not the wavy one, it's kind of another funny shape. So what I'm going to do is cut, and I'm doing this as close to the edge as I can so that I waste as little as I can. So I'm just going to cut down here. Okay. Yes. So I'm going to put that across the top there, and we'll do the same thing on the other side. So that I don't waste too much, I'm just going to mark out where my top is, roughly. I may also, in just a second, just pull off my slightly raised cloud, because he's just going to make life hard for a minute. I'll put him back on. Ugh. Foam tape is hard. No, I'm not going to. I feel like I'm going to ruin him, so I'm going to leave him there and just deal with it. So I'm just going to cut this out. So we'll do the exact same thing with the other side. Say how much I love those feathers. They're so gorgeous. While we were doing that, Ryan asked why I didn't just cut one down there, like in the middle, and then put it either side. Honestly, something I didn't think of, and is probably much easier and gonna save me a lot more paper. So next time I will most certainly do that. I'm still getting used to this dial trimmer. I'm getting there, but she's still not quite normal in my head. So I'm just jumping into the sticker kit. This is the extra kit that you get with this. And I'm using the Days of the Week stickers. And hopefully, yeah, they're gonna look perfect. I was worried that they might get a bit lost with how busy the top is, but they actually stand out really nicely, so that's great. So I'm just gonna stick all of these down. Alright, how good do they look? I'm going to add one more suggestion, because Sammy, I love having both, and I know you watch my videos, and I'm very, very happy that you do. Little suggestion, can we have in each kit, not 12 months worth of months, but if this is the this is the September kit, can we just have like the 2 months either side? So like have in the same font, just have a September and October and a November, so that we can use those two, because that would be great. But that's just a little suggestion from me. So what Ryan has suggested, because he's a very smart person, is that I go ahead and I write in all of my details first, and I think that's a very, very good idea. What I'm going to do is, when there is a couple of days of things, which I've got a couple of trips all in a row, I'm going to use the skinny washi to kind of do like a line, and that's where that trip's going to be. So I'll write it over the top. So I'll show you with the Perth one first, sort of what I mean. So just just grabbing the washing, I'm just gonna give myself a straight edge. So unfortunately this one's going to cover over, oh no it's not, it's Wednesday, Thursday. So I got my days mixed up. Oh, dark marks. Dark marks, Harry Potter. Sorry, I'm a Harry Potter nut. I'm hoping that nobody judges me for that. But yeah, I said dark marks and I just thought Harry Potter. So I'm just going to make this into a little flaggy thing just because I think I'm incapable of having just a flat piece of washing. I just don't think I can actually do it. So I'm just making this into a flag shape. I'm going to stick that down the bottom. So just using the lines as a guide. Doesn't matter if it's not completely in the middle, it's not a big deal. And then I can just write in the trip on the top. So I think I want to use a dark colour, but I don't know which one. I think I might use a bit of purple and I might throw it back to when I used to do 2 colours and I need a bit of yellow. So I'm going to use these 3 colours and I'm just going to write everything or write in sort of what the trip is. So that's the Perth trip, and then I'm going to continue that on the other ones so that I know what's going on. So I'm going to go ahead and do all of those and I'll be back in just a sec. Okay, so there's all of my trips. What I was just saying to Ryan off camera was usually I would put in little planes for when I would fly places. Because of this one, because of the kit, and because I think I have some, I thought I might do little birds for every time I fly, because birds fly and so do planes. And so that will be how I sort of signify when I'm flying. So I'm just going to use these little ones here. They're so cute. So I'm just going to put them just in the corner, and then I can put my actual flight details in afterwards because I haven't got them on me at the moment and it's going to take me too long to look it up. So I'm just going to put little birds every time I know I'm flying. And I'm not doing any particular one. I've just realised something. So I'm just going to steal him back. I want them sitting like either way, and I just realised that she's actually done that. Looks like he's sitting on the feathers. I just stuck that a little bit too close, so I'm just going to trim his tail off. So I'll put all the flight details in later. So I'm just going to go through and write in all the birthdays again. Won't be a sec. birthday's all written in. Unfortunately, there's something else I need to put in. So Ryan's also in Toowoomba at the same time I'm in Perth, and I don't know how to put that in a different way. I might just write it just in here, just plain colour, so not in too much over the top, and actually just do like an arrow underneath, and that way I know what it is. So you barely notice it, but I know it's there, which is really all that it needs to be. So, last couple of things that we just need to put in here. I'm wanting to put, and I want to use one of the coloured ones. There's just far too many. I want to use one of these reminder ones, or like dot point ones. I'm going to put this down here just because I know I'm going to have a lot to do this month. I just want to make sure that it sits in the right spot. So I'm putting it on like up against the washi tape and hopefully right up against the edge of the page. Go. I'm just going to put reminders on top of that, or things to do or something like that. Let's grab this one that says to do. Just going to make him into a flag as well. Once you started doing everything in flags, you might as well just keep going. And I'm also going to put one at the top that just says notes. I'm going to do the same thing with it. Just because I have been finding myself using my side of my monthly decorations a little bit more to actually put notes or things to remember. Okay, what's missing? Oh, the shaker, that's what's missing. I knew there was something. So I haven't put holes in this yet because I wasn't sure where I wanted it to sit. I didn't know if I wanted it to sit low or high or right in the middle. I think I want it to sit in the middle. I'm just lining up where that is. I'm just going to flip it over. I'm just grabbing a marker. Trying really hard not to do that. And then my hole punch, which I had over here a second ago. There it is. So all this has got, I just did this with my fuse tool. It's got one of the quote cards in there with all of the sprinkle things. And then on the back it's got some of the birds and the feathers. I just thought that was a really good combination with just a bit of the paper so that it's not white on both sides. And then I love now that that all matches in together. That's worked really, really well. So just gonna punch this out. So just my little tip, and I think I've said it before, but when you're punching through the plastic, what you want to do is you want to do it really hard and really fast. So I always just get a really good grip and go, and then you get the nice clean cut. If you do it too slowly or you don't push really hard, sometimes you get a really bad plastic cut and it doesn't look good. So that's going to live there. I don't think I need anything else. I think that's just about it. Just something's missing. Something's just missing and I don't know what it is. I don't think I need any more birds or anything. I think I maybe just need a quote of some kind. No, because I've got all my quotes in here, so I don't. No, that's it. I'm leaving her alone. The arguments I have with myself. So that is October. I do hate that I haven't got October in there. Wait a minute. I knew there was something else I was going to do. I just want to grab a couple of these day off stickers. I hate that they're all that way. Just because I do know which, or at least one day that I'm having off along the way, and I just want to make sure I have it there because I need to remember to do things on this day. So because that covers the actual date, which I kind of don't like, but is okay, I'm just going to write it back in there, just on this corner. Just going to put the 6 there, just so I remember that it's the 6th. I'm sure I will, but just in case. And I'll put them along the way as well, so when I find out what other days I've got off, I'll put them back in as well. So that is my week, month, using the Free Spirit Planners Anonymous box. I hope you guys did enjoy this one. I am going to try really hard and make my months a little bit more fun. I feel like I neglect them a little bit, so I'm going to try really hard to make the months as good as I do. I was put in as much effort to the months as I do the weeks. So let me know what you think of this one. Is it better than last month? What could I have done differently? Is it too busy? Is it not busy enough? Let me know in the comments down below, or you can find me on any of my social medias. You guys know by now I'm having a month, and as you can see, where I'm going to be away a lot, so I'm pre-filming a lot of videos. Just means things might be a little bit behind for you. Please stick with me just for the next couple of weeks, and I'll be back bigger and better than ever. After I come home from the Gold Coast at the end of the month, live video will still be as per normal, so it'll be on the 25th, so make sure you're subscribed so you don't miss that video or any of the others that come up between now and then. Hope you guys have an absolutely awesome weekend, and I will see you again really soon. Thanks a lot. Bye!